Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the macho wrestling-obsessed Ketchum family of Oklahoma. Mom Teresa and Dad Gary's world revolves around son Cade's dream of being a championship wrestler. They push him to succeed, keeping scales in the pantry to ensure he hits target weight, and even put a lock on the fridge door to stop him from eating. And the Sharons of Maryland. Mom Donna encourages musical and artistic freedom in her kids. The whole family supports Donna's dream of running a coffee shop. Sensitive artist dad Dan is in touch with his feminine side. The Sharon kids don't get to play sports because Donna hates the idea of being a soccer mom. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children, and a new life.
Be yourself. Why is there a scale in their pantry? Oh, let's see how fat I am. I can't eat now because I'm too fat.
Let's go, CJ. You're running like a girl.
Teresa, I hate you.
You force him not to eat, you force him to go out running.
No, I can't force him to do what he's doing right there.
Real homes.
Putting something on him that belongs on women.
You're teaching him to be a baby just like you were in that.
I'm teaching him not to be a sissy.
Real lives.
It's a waste of time to force people to do things that they really don't want to do.
That's it.
Well, if you don't want to listen...
Real drama.
Because my son's going to grow up to be a man.
What if he is
My son's
feminine?
not.
It's okay.
It is not. No, it's not okay.
In Oklahoma, Teresa Ketchum is raising her son Cade to be a rough, tough, macho championship winner.
Get that! In the Ketchum household, we eat, breathe, and sleep wrestling.
That's too high. Change level.
The thing I love most about wrestling is being able to beat the crap out of somebody and show these bad boys off. My trophies, I have 200 to 300, but, you know, I lost count. You've got to lose so many pounds to get down to the weight for the tournament.
You're good. We keep a scale in the pantry because he knows if I'm over, I don't get the food.
Stay with it, all right?
The most weight I've ever lost in 1 week is about 15 pounds.
It was my idea to put a lock on the refrigerator because he may be tempted to grab him a drink of water.
I definitely don't think the lock should be on the refrigerator. I think I'm responsible enough not to eat.
And when Cade is allowed to eat, Teresa makes sure every morsel is measured, weighed, and strictly regulated.
Do not drink the milk. Drain it good. We've gone over this. Scoop it, drain it, none.
Go. Come on, dig, dig, dig.
Our life revolves around this wrestling schedule. Everything we do goes according to this.
Go hard. Come on, go hard.
I get him up at 5:45 in the morning, and he goes for a run. He has his first wrestling practice at about 1:50. Then I pick him up at 4:30. We go to weightlifting. Good. He has a second practice about 6:30. Do not let him take you down. Come on, we're just about through. Let's go.
I have nothing left. Like, I'm shaking. I can't even. I'm not feeling good at all.
Few days, man. Try it 2 weeks at a time. Come on, Kate.
Teresa and Gary's strict schedule leaves Cade little time for anything but wrestling.
My guitar, wrestling takes over too much time, but I'd love to learn how to play that.
If Cade was to join the band, you would be pegged to Sissy.
Hey, Sissy. How you doing today, Sissy?
Well, look what I got the crown for the Sissy. Sissy Cade!
In this macho home, the housework is most definitely Mom's job.
I cook, I clean, I do the laundry. The boys, they don't do anything.
Is there any football on tonight?
Gary, come on and eat.
The last time I made a meal for the family is never.
As well as supporting Cade's wrestling, Teresa also likes to spoil him with designer clothes.
This is a closet filled with handsome, sexy-looking clothes. It's very important for me to look good for the ladies. Gotta keep them saying, nice. The girls love everything, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. The hair, the body, definitely the body. Nice.
But Teresa is about to leave her macho world of competition to swap lives with a woman she's never met 1,200 miles away in Maryland.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Donna Sharon is fanatical about music and art and obsessively encourages her passion in her family.
I think it's really important for our kids to be able to express themselves, even on the walls, because if they don't do it at home, they might go out and express themselves in unhealthy ways.
I believe that it's really important to be creative because the one thing that nobody can teach is creativity.
My husband, Dan, I fell in love with him because he's an artist.
I am working on a portrait of a fellow that fell asleep on a train.
He's just not, you know, typical. I mean, he likes to do some unmanly things. I mean, he paints pretty pictures.
I love to paint. It is my passion. While painting this particular painting, it took me about 9 months, and during the course of that, it became more of a religious experience than just a pretty picture.
For Donna, art and creativity come before doing the chores.
A lot of stuff doesn't get done at home because we're never here. One time we ran out of toilet paper, and then you go from toilet paper to paper towels, and one time it was so bad, we used coffee filters.
Donna has achieved her dream of owning a coffee shop that attracts local artists and musicians.
The coffee shop is a really creative place. Bands play here, artists display their art.
By day, it's a calm, mild-mannered coffee shop. At night, it is a rockin' hot spot.
The most popular bands that play at the coffee shop are Screamo. Screamo music is when the lyrics, instead of being sung, are screamed.
The Sharon kids have to pitch in to support Donna's dream.
It's frozen solid.
At the coffee shop, the 3 oldest ones, they do everything that it takes to run it.
I hate getting up at like 5:30 to get here to make coffee for people.
Even Dan has to sacrifice time with the family for the shop.
My regular job keeps me away from the house for about 13 hours a day. Then I go to the coffee shop.
With her alternative views, Donna encourages the whole family to defy gender stereotypes.
When I first married Dan, he was under the impression that wives would get up and make breakfast for their husbands, and I let him know that that wasn't going to happen.
I like black nail polish. It's really cool, and people can't tell if your fingernails are dirty or not.
But one thing is not encouraged in the Sharon family: sports.
Parents whose lives revolve around their kids' sports don't have a life.
I'm not very good at that.
In high school, I was in the color guard, which we did halftimes at football games. But my parents, they would not like to sit through the football game just for the halftime show.
We went to about 2 of her games. I don't want to be a soccer mom.
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to gain from the swap?
I think I can teach another family to follow their passion, not to fit into a stereotype.
Just be yourselves, okay? Have fun!
I hope to bring structure. If you follow that, that will bring success. Bye.
Love you.
See ya.
After a 1,200-mile journey, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
This house is so plain to me. It doesn't really stand out.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
Oh my God. Sports crazy. Fabulous.
Clutter everywhere. With a little cleaning up, we could make a wrestling room.
Why is there a scale in their pantry? Oh, let's see how fat I am. I can't eat now.
What kind of child would draw on the walls like this?
It's locked. I don't think children should have food limited.
Looks like they are musically inclined. Drums, keyboard.
I see some sort of guitar. Maybe there is a little hope for this family.
I'm not sure about this.
Wow, they're really good at wrestling.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
I encourage every one of my 7 kids to express themselves through art and music. None of the children are involved in after-school sports or games. The kids wanted to play soccer, but sports bore me, as of music would be boring to me.
Our whole family revolves around Cade's wrestling career. My Cade is not going to grow up to be a sissy like the kids in the band playing trumpets and violins. Just because you're in a band doesn't make you a sissy.
Dan and I disagreed about CJ and his piercings. Hopefully CJ is a girl.
We're committed to making Cade successful in wrestling and his life. He should do it himself.
Owning a coffee shop was my dream, so I did it. She's putting her dreams before her kids' dreams.
Cade has to make weight in order to compete. He weighs in twice every morning. To help him out, I lock the fridge at night and sleep with the key next to my bed. That's insane.
Wrestling mom Teresa Ketchum obsessively pushes son Cade to be a macho and tough competitor, and even puts a lock on the fridge to stop him from gaining weight. She swapped lives with Donna Sharon, who's raising her kids to be free-thinking, sensitive artistes. All her kids are encouraged to follow passion for arts and music, as Donna thinks sports are boring. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
No more wrestling.
You have slipped out of gear.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
My name's Cade.
Hi, Cade. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
There's more coming.
Oh, my.
I'm Gary.
I'm your wife. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Stan.
And Jesse?
I'm an artist.
And I am also an artist, more of the visual arts than others.
What do you do?
We spend our time going to wrestling tournaments.
I laugh because I imagine myself in a wrestling outfit.
Singlet.
Singlet.
Leotard.
I don't know. I mean, we don't seem to have a lot in common so far. I don't know anything about wrestling. She seemed a little annoyed that CJ called it a leotard with the wrestling outfit.
I don't think he knows what manly is. Cade would not wear the tight, straight pants. You know, the piercing, you know, Cade would not do that.
Wrestling's 100% of what we do. That's our life.
I don't watch sports, don't play sports. No one in our family does anything with sports.
You don't even watch football?
No.
And you're from the United States?
That's not normal.
I can't imagine how somebody could be an American and not like some type of sports in this country. I can't understand that. I don't see how that's possible.
Donna must immediately take charge of Cade's wrestling schedule, starting with strictly regulating meals.
Tonight, he can probably have 2/3 of that.
This much?
Right.
Do you cook? I'm sitting
I know
right
what
here with
I
lunch
know
right
you.
here.
How many portions of those does she give you?
Doesn't really matter with cottage cheese.
I'm gonna have to listen to your father. You're gonna have to starve today.
I think it's sinful to keep food away from a growing boy, but I'm going to do what I'm told.
So it seems what Dad wants, Dad gets around here.
In Maryland, the Sharons head for the coffee shop, where Teresa gets her first taste of artistic free expression with a performance by CJ's Screamo Band.
It just seems like it's anger, throwing themselves on the floor. It's just crazy. I just can't, I can't. I'm speechless. This is not healthy for young kids. They need to be at football practice, soccer practice, wrestling practice. They could hit somebody over the head with one of those guitars.
Do you like it?
I did not like that. It just seems, it doesn't seem healthy or something. I don't know.
But Teresa's concerned that the kids don't play sports.
You maybe don't like it, but your kids may be interested.
The culture of sports clashes with the culture of the individual and of the artist.
So you really wouldn't want to be called a soccer dad?
I really can't picture Donna being a soccer mom or me doing that.
It's the first morning of the swap in Oklahoma, and Donna must get Cade up and out training, and then weigh him to see whether he's reached the required body weight.
Kind of up there, isn't it?
He's got to go back out and run, and then he gets no breakfast. You got 1.5 pounds, you got to get off of there. Now let's go.
I feel sorry for him that he has to get up really early and he's running.
This is good for him. This makes him tough.
Does he always have to be tough?
Yeah, he's got to be tough.
Why?
This is well, it's a tough world, and this is a tough sport.
Nothing he does is right in wrestling, and no matter how hard he pushes, Gary wants him to push that much harder.
At the Sharons, Teresa, who's raising Cade to be a macho male, finally gets up to find CJ doing his nails.
What are you doing?
Painting my nails.
Why are you painting your nails?
It's like, it's just cool, like, it's hardcore.
So what about you wearing your sister's jeans?
It's just like a style.
Get some man clothes on and go.
I'm wearing man clothes. I'm a man outfit on right now. I'm all manned up.
CJ wearing fingernail polish, to me, that classifies him as a sissy.
Whatever.
In Oklahoma, Donna, who does nothing around her house, must spend the day cleaning.
What's going on here is a monotonous ritual. If this was my life, I would cry. I don't understand what happened to her life. It got lost somewhere in the middle of wrestling. I want to be done. I want to be done.
Next on the schedule, Donna has to pick up Cade from school and drive him to wrestling practice.
Tell me, do you ever feel guilty that your mom, she doesn't have a life? Her life is consumed with just driving you places and doing whatever she can for you?
My mom has a life, and it's a good life because I'm in it. And as soon as I go to college, she can do whatever she wants, and that's what she plans on doing.
Excuse me?
Cade is the most self-absorbed young man I've ever met. He doesn't see that his mom is basically sacrificing her life for his life.
Well, what about her success?
She has success. She had me.
Are you serious?
In Maryland, after another day at the coffee shop, Teresa discovers Courtney used to take part in color guard.
You have to be athletic to do something like this, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think maybe because it was kind of athletic, your parents didn't come and watch you or support it?
I guess when you grow up with this many people in your family, you just become accustomed to supporting yourself.
I think that's sad. They should be there to support you. With Courtney, sounded like she really loved color guard, but you guys didn't support her in that.
When you pay a lot of attention to one kid, the other kids feel neglected.
It seems like your priorities are about the coffee shop. The kids, to me, are more important.
Do they look unhappy?
No, it's about you being a father to these kids that need some kind of direction in what they want to do. I don't think that Dan's being a good role model. Support from your family means a direction in life. In this family, there is no support, so there is no direction.
After wrestling practice, Donna shuttles Cade home and takes time out from the schedule to confront Gary over Cade's frustrated enthusiasm for the guitar.
Why don't you ask him if it's something that he would want to do? Why don't you ask?
Would you rather be doing that than wrestling?
No, I want to wrestle, but I'd like to do this too.
If you really love him, you'll at least let him do some things that mean something to him and not just that means something to you.
That's losing your commitment and your drive to be
but
successful.
that's losing your commitment. What I'm saying is how do you even know that he won't be this amazing musician and that delights him more than wrestling? How do you not know that? What's wrong with that?
The way that we do things in this house is the right way to do it, and it's better than the way you're suggesting. I understand.
So you don't want him to even find out, is what you're telling me?
No. No.
Oh, that's so not fair. That is so not fair.
I'm not gonna wait till he's 21 years old to say, hey, this is masculine, this is what a man does. You started at a young age. I'm not raising Cade to be a sissy, and I think Donna may have a problem with that.
After another day at the coffee shop, Teresa arrives home and must encourage the kids' artistic passions. But CJ's wall is a step too far for her.
What do you think of my room?
Atrocious is the word. Yeah. Why would you do this? It's just not a boy thing to do.
Yeah, it is. It's just telling me that I can express myself.
What is that?
It's Ovida.
And what is that gonna do for you?
It's gonna make me laugh. Look at that one.
Funny.
CJ has told Dan that Teresa is being critical of his art, and an emotional Dan calls a family meeting.
Our gift to the world is our art. And if you accept the art, you accept us. Because we're giving the dreams to those kids that they want to perform. And they're giving their dreams to the audience. It's corny, but it's love. And they're giving it away. I've asked a lot, perhaps. I've asked you to understand an ocean by looking at a drop of rain. But it's possible. I'm wondering if you really feel and understand what we're saying.
I mean, like, you work to pay for this house and then just let them draw on the walls. That's just destroying everything you've worked for.
Until you understand why it's okay for them to draw on the walls, you won't understand us.
He's just wanting for me to see it through their eyes that this is what we get out of art. I'm not a part of that world and I don't understand. I don't know what it's not a real world. I don't know.
It's the day before rules change in Oklahoma, and Donna's first week at the Ketchums ends with another long day of training. And Gary has finally had enough of Donna's constant criticism.
I can't force him to do it. He's the one out there wrestling.
You force him to do a lot of stuff.
He's 15
You force him not to eat. You force him to go out running. You force him a lot of stuff.
It's not always easy.
Stop.
Right now?
No.
No.
The whole thing.
He's not going to stop. But he's committed. No, he does not quit.
So just say this to him. You did a good job, period. That's a pep talk, Gary. What you give is tyrancy. All you do is tell people what to do and how to do it.
But if he did a good job and there was something you could correct, you wouldn't do that for him?
No, he
so next time he doesn't make that same mistake?
Let his coach tell him. You be his dad.
I am his dad, and I help coach him too.
She's raising a bunch of wimps and wussies, and she doesn't know anything about masculinity or this is the Ketchum. This is the Ketchum family. This is how we are.
Today, everything is about to change in the Ketchum and Sharon households as the new wives take control.
I'm here to turn this family of losers into winners.
No more competition. It's all about the art.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
You call your family creative and unique, but you're just lazy and unmotivated. Dan, if you're not training winners, you're raising losers.
Yes, guys, you hear that?
No, wait. You're a family obsessed with competition. This family's obsession about being a man's man is ridiculous.
What are you even talking about?
The only lesson your son is learning is to use brawn over brains. This week, there will be no more wrestling. No talking about it. No thinking about it. Do you recognize this, boys?
That's our schedule. That is the wrestling schedule. I can't believe you have slipped out of gear.
In my house, if you're not strong, you're a sissy. Boys should wrestle. Here are your singlets and headgear.
I don't even know where that goes.
Instead of wrestling practice every night this week, you will take music lessons and finally learn to play that guitar of yours. You'll also write a song and play it at a Screamo concert at the end of this week.
Dan, you and your wife are selfish. You follow your own dreams and ignore what your kids want. This week, Danny and Sonny will play soccer. The whole family will come out to show support because support equals success.
Kate, I'm going to teach you a new way to express yourself. We're going to take an innovative art workshop.
You're serious.
I'm serious.
Dan, you ignored her flag twirling just because you hate sports. It's time for you all to cheer from the stands as Courtney takes the field one more time to be a flag twirler.
Seriously?
Kate, you're giving up your trendy clothes. I'm going to give you an alternative look in the Screamo fashion. And
Wait, what is the Screamo fashion?
CJ, you'll never be a winner with holes in your face and wearing your sister's jeans. This week, the nail polish has to go, and here's some polish remover, and it has to be gone by the end of the evening.
Oh, she said no holes in my face. I'm not taking out my gauges or lip ring, so I won't be doing that.
Gary, I'm going to prove to you that singing is not a sissy sport. You'll be joining a local choir and performing in a recital. It's happening. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. It's all done. It's in the works. It's happening.
She said no more wrestling. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know. I'm lost.
At the Sharons, Teresa enforces her first rule, and CJ has to remove his nail polish.
Is everything a joke to you?
Just like things like this.
You need to finish that.
She's really cranky. Now that's her rules. It's just annoying. Ew. Whatever.
At the Ketchums, under Donna's rules, Cade gets to cut the lock off the refrigerator and discovers Donna stocked it with formerly forbidden food.
Oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding.
Whatever you want. Let him eat it.
Everything he's worked for, you're running it.
Gary.
After managing to silence Gary with a well-placed pie, Donna shows Cade his new Screamo wardrobe.
Hell no, look at this. I beat these kind of kids up. I make
dress.
fun of these kind of kids.
Well, maybe now you can empathize with them a little bit instead of making
with
fun
nobody.
of them.
I'm not a
chick. You know, my son wears these, and he's not a chick.
She wants me to wear these clothes because she wants me to be like her family. I don't care if we'll change or not. It's not happening. I'm not doing this. Nope.
It's the first morning after rules change in Maryland, and Teresa has ruled that the Sharon kids must learn discipline and a sense of purpose. First on the schedule, a training run.
Hello, good morning, boys. Hey, you, let's go. Okay, go. The kids, they weren't giving it their all, that's for sure. They were just kind of playing around. Let's go, come on. Let's go, CJ, you're running like a girl. Okay, CJ, you're gonna run as hard as you can. No, go back. That's not as fast as you can run. Okay, go. Go back. Go back. That's not running.
I'm trying the best I can.
No, you're not.
Teresa, I hate you.
In Oklahoma, with wrestling and the training schedule banned under Donna's new rules, Cade gets to sleep in.
I'm still asleep. I don't hear that Donna's up, stirring around. It's an hour past. They should have been up an hour ago. I don't see anything good happening out of it. They're still in bed. It's way past time to be up, and I don't see what's positive about that.
At the Sharons, the next step in Teresa's rules is to carefully monitor the kids' food intake, just as she does for Cade.
Okay, we're gonna eat the cereal. We're not gonna eat the milk out of the bowl. Spoon it and drain it. Spoon it and drain it. So you spoon it and drain it. Spoon it and drain it.
I think Teresa is kinda, you know, crazy or something.
You worry about the little things when you're not looking at the big picture.
No, this is for the big picture. This is getting you ready for the big picture. This is about discipline.
Do we drink it after?
No.
I thought it was really stupid that we had to drain the milk out of the cereal.
Spoon it and drain it.
You're crazy.
After sleeping in with no wrestling schedule, Donna takes Cade to a performance art studio in the hope of awakening his inner artist.
Go for it.
Don't touch me with your hands.
Get some paint on yourself and roll. You do it to me and I'll do it. I want you not to be afraid of the canvas. Look, it's just paint. It won't hurt you. You can make like a snow angel.
No.
Get in there again, now. Don't give up. I want you to get in there and at least try.
No, I'm done. I'm not into this type of art because, well, look at me. I don't like this crap. I feel dirty. This type of artwork definitely isn't going to be a replacement of wrestling.
Don't you actually think it's pretty?
No.
Why?
Because it looks like crap.
In Maryland, next on Teresa's schedule, the artistic Sharon boys must toughen up with wrestling practice. And the whole family must support them Ketchum style.
All right, first off, what you need to know would be a stance. Put one foot in front of the other.
CJ is looking like a ballerina about now.
Rolling around with guys does not make me feel like a man.
Having failed with Cade, Donna is now hoping that her next rule will put Macho Gary in touch with his artistic, sensitive side. A life drawing class.
What am I doing
We're
here?
gonna draw.
What am I gonna draw?
Gary, just draw.
Draw what?
The gentleman, draw.
Draw that man standing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You are not. I'm not.
Damn.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not
you are
kidding you.
Kidding me. I'm not drawing a naked man standing up in front of me. Pick something else. Put a horse in there or something. Not a naked man.
Suck it up.
Suck
it up.
I'm not sucking that up. I'm not doing it.
Gary's hiding behind his macho man image. I think that if Gary doesn't let loose and just do this, the Cade's just not gonna try things either. The Cade's just gonna follow in his dad's footsteps.
In Maryland, the boys are not happy with wrestling practice.
Do you feel like you like this sport?
No.
I just don't believe you have to push and push and push to make somebody into what they want to be.
And Dan takes a stand.
Time out, okay? The Sharon family has had enough. This particular activity does not reflect who we are.
But it's about seeing somebody else's views. And,
It's a waste of time to force people to do things that they really don't want to do.
You never finished anything you started anyway, so you might as well cop out now. That's it.
Well,
I think Dana's being very selfish. The rules change, and it's not what they like to do, so they're not gonna do it.
After failing with the art classes, Donna's persevering. And her next rule is that Cade takes guitar lessons.
1, 2.
I felt pretty cool that Donna took me for a lesson. I know I'm not that good. They're just saying I'm good, but I'm not. Like if I have time after wrestling, I will definitely try and practice.
Awesome, dude.
Yep.
And with the success of guitar lessons, Cade agrees to Donna's Screamo makeover.
I want to put some nail polish on him. It's black.
Nail polish. Makeup doesn't belong on a boy.
It's a costume.
No, I don't care. Makeup is for girls.
All right,
He's not going out of the house with that stuff on.
You're teaching him to be a baby just like you were in
I'm
that class.
teaching him not to be a sissy.
These are my rules. I'm not going to deal with this anymore.
He's not going to wear
You're so stuck in your ways. It's
Makeup is
pathetic.
for girls.
In Maryland, Dan has refused to force the boys to do wrestling and is making a stand against Teresa's belief that you have to be a winner.
my little girl said, Dad, are we winners or losers? And I told her, Danny, who's the tough guy? I have a role model. His name was Gandhi. He got the crap beat out of him, but he formed a nation. To me, that's a winner. That's the kind of things I'd like my kids to be. I don't care about sports. But when I
But it's
asked
not
my
about
daughter,
you. It
that's
ain't.
right.
It's not because whether you like it or.
And Courtney was in school.
She was in color guard, and did you support her in that?
I took her to practice.
Did you go and sit in the stand and say, "That's my daughter"?
I went a couple times.
Okay, why? Why?
The time that I spent that was not there in the stands, I worked.
1 minute he's talking about Gandhi, the next minute he's talking about how he hates sports. I mean, he's crazy. What I'm trying to get Dan to understand is it's a sacrifice as parents that you have to make for your kids, and he doesn't see it like that.
In Oklahoma, Gary has so far fought all of Donna's rules, but she's still hoping to make him see art and music aren't just for sissies by making him take part in choir practice.
Now, Gary, part of the deal is we want you to sing a bit of a solo on Amazing Grace. Tell you what.
I don't even know where to start.
I have a question for you, Gary. You said that singing was sissy sport, so I'm just saying.
He said that?
Yes, he did.
Oh, you remember too much.
She's a woman.
I had those guys in there pegged wrong. Those are some pretty cool guys. I know there were probably some veterans in the crowd, and they weren't sissies. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
I think this was a major breakthrough for Gary, and Cade seeing Gary express himself through the arts is what Cade needs to be motivated.
That saved a wretch like me.
Good job.
In Maryland, Teresa tries one last time to make Dan see there is value to supporting your kid's dreams, and is ruled he must support Courtney's color guard performance.
It was sweet of him because he loves me. I can understand like the kids like having their parents there. I love you.
Dads miss so much. Each of them has some kind of dream at this point. I want to be part of it.
After her success with Gary, Donna has now ruled that Cade join a screamo band and perform as lead singer. But Cade's backsliding on performing.
Just like, just...
Yeah! You gotta do this, and I'm not even messing around anymore. You can at least scream, for goodness sakes. I'm not even asking you to sing. Would you rather sing? No. Well, then scream!
I was kind of, scared. I don't know why, but, I loosened up and started screaming. It was cool with just being able to scream.
In Maryland, under Teresa's rules, Danny and Sonny must play soccer, and a converted Dan has taken the time off work to show support from the sidelines.
Go, Danny! Go! Good job!
Way to go, Danny!
Good job! Look at that smile!
That was fun. I almost scored some goals.
Run! Take it home!
I'm surprised. I was catching their eyes, and they had the biggest old smiles. They were really happy to have us here. I'm glad we did this.
In Oklahoma, it's the last night of the swap, and Cade is about to perform in a screamo band. And for the first time ever, Gary is supporting Cade in something other than wrestling.
We got our friend Cade up here to rock with us, so we're gonna have a good time. Let's do this.
job. I'm proud of you. Proud of him. I was really proud of him, the way I could tell that he put everything he had into it. If this was his new dream, we'd talk about it.
I want to spend less time wrestling and a lot more time on the guitar, definitely.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I hope I've left this family with a little more drive and motivation.
I would hope that the Ketchums learn to embrace creativity and freedom.
The couples are about to be reunited. It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
When I opened the door and I started like looking around and I saw wrestling, and I saw a lock in your fridge and freaked out. I thought, you don't starve a kid. The kid does whatever he's told. He doesn't know how to express himself.
I don't agree with that.
He's scared to death to tell you, you know what? I don't want to wrestle so much, guys. You are control freaks.
That's not true. I mean, he's doing what he wants to do. And he expresses himself when he steps on the mat.
He wants to express himself in more creative ways, like with music. I mean, all he does is wrestle.
He's disciplined in his wrestling.
Or is he afraid? You don't know.
I do know. I know that this is what he wants to do.
Ask him.
I mean, that's your idea of how to raise a kid. I mean, in your manual, you said the kids wanted to play sports and that you didn't want to be a soccer mom. That's selfish. I mean, Sonny didn't talk a lot. Well, we got out on the soccer field and he turned totally around. I mean, he was having fun.
She was really right about that. You know, and the kids loved it.
Good, I hope you feel like taking them.
Your dream is the coffee shop, and that's what's important to you. And I think while you're living your dream, your kids are getting lost in your dream.
Where's your life? I only see Cade's life. I don't see your life, but you know what? If he doesn't see you having a dream, he's not gonna have a dream.
It's great to have dreams, but you gotta have some goals. And the Ketchum household is about discipline to attain goals that we set. You set a goal and commit to something. I want to be the absolute best. 15 years from now, who remembers who got second?
Who's Renoir?
Not very
Who's
many.
Renoir?
Not very
Who's
many.
Renoir?
Not very many.
Just tell me who he is.
I don't
Who's
know who
Monet?
he is.
They're artists. They didn't come in
Who's
first, second, or
Brett
third.
Is an artist a sissy?
I
Is that a sissy?
think there probably are some.
But is it a profession
It's
that's
not
a sissy
manly.
profession?
To me,
Is it
it's
an
not
unmanly
manly. It's not
profession?
something I would want Gary to do. And I think
Before,
that
I had never experienced and been around the masculine side of the choir singers. I've changed my opinion because there are tough guys in those choirs and there are tough guys that do other things. And I've realized that now with Donna's help.
Well, you think he's a sissy?
No, and that's what I'm saying. I would consider CJ because he wears girls' jeans.
Ultimately, who cares?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I do for my son. Because my son's going to grow up to be a man. He's not going to grow up to be feminine and to be a sissy, and he's not going to dress in women's clothes as long as I got anything to say about it.
It's okay. What if he is? What if he is feminine? So what? Think about it.
It ain't happening.
But there are some boys that are, and it's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
It's okay.
Boys are supposed to grow up to be men.
My husband is a fabulous artist, and he is a man. He could probably lift you up over your head and toss you across the street.
No, that wouldn't happen. I
I'm
can
saying
tell you
he
that.
chooses not to.
Well, he chooses not to because it wouldn't happen.
We could argue forever about what this is and what this is. I feel like I'm on trial for being a bad dad. And after this great experiment, you know what? I feel pretty convinced I'm not. Yeah.
We love them. We teach them freedom. We teach them independence.
Mhm.
Could we back them in some sports if they want to do it? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot to learn.
We're not
No doubt
afraid
about
to
it.
say that.
She brought
I'm
some
not afraid
good things
say
to the
that.
house.
And I will support them. I can give you my word in that. I will do that because my children are important to me.
But Donna did bring some good things into our house. We're going to try to work in some guitar lessons.
Yes. Thank you.
He likes
And I don't have a problem with that.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
You good, everybody?
Oh, I missed you. Now go take that makeup off.
Real men wrestle, no. I don't like that one.
You're taking this off because you are a boy.
Since the swap, there have been changes at the Ketchum home.
Cade wanting to do the guitar opened my eyes. You know, music is more important than what I thought before.
Playing music is not gonna make him a sissy, so I'm not worried about that.
Why'd you just shoot your grenade on yourself?
Since the swap, I think Cade's style has changed as far as his clothes go.
Yeah. Since the swap, I wouldn't beat up anybody wearing punk clothes because that's just me. And I've actually started hanging out with a couple of punk kids, and they're pretty cool to hang out with.
Since the swap, I have let Cade take more responsibility for his weight and what he's eating. With the lock not being on the refrigerator, he knows that it's up to him, and he doesn't have me right behind him saying, don't eat this, don't do that.
And there have also been changes at the Sharon home.
Since the swap, I've lost a few pounds. Running in the morning with Teresa was what helped me kickstart my new regimen. I work out 3 to 4 days a week, but my goal is to go up to every day, get healthy.
Perhaps you noticed the piano key scarf that I wore quite a bit. I like that. Since then, it's been replaced with a lovely soccer scarf. Danny and Sonny love the soccer. They've been signed up to play in an indoor league.
Since the swap, I realized I was too consumed with the coffee shop. I just hired a couple new staff and cut my hours back. Now I can spend more time with my family. I don't like to be called a soccer mom still. I don't like to be defined as a soccer mom. I'm a mom whose children play soccer. You guys did a really good job.
Hey, America. I'm just kind of hanging out on my bed. Hello? Oh, that's weird. Nah. Cool. You can hear my own voice in my head. I have friends. I have a whole bunch of friends. I have almost too many friends. I'm really popular. All right, I'm done.